Hi, I'm Mark Fetter with Pacific Home Mortgage Funding, and today I'm going to talk about cap rates. Hi, Mark Fetter here, and I would like to talk to you about cap rates. So a lot of times when we have residential agents who are looking at getting into the rental business and advising clients on potential rentals, they're going to hear a lot of terms called rent multipliers, cap rates, operating expenses, net operating income. A lot of these terms can sound confusing, but they're actually fairly straightforward. So today I'm going to tackle the cap rate. So cap rate means capitalization rate. So as an example, in non-finance terms, what it means is what would your actual cash return be if you paid cash for a property, you rented it out, you had certain expenses in owning it outside of financing it, and you were left with something called net operating income. You would take that net operating income and you would divide that by the purchase price of the property plus however much money you spent on fixing it up. So let me just give you an example. Let's say that you bought a 4-unit building in San Diego for $1 million. And let's say that you spent $200,000 fixing it up. So you'd be all into the property for $1.2 million. Let's assume that the rents, once you had it all fixed up, were going to be $8,000, $2,000 a door. That would give you an annual rent of $96,000. And let's assume that it cost $40,000 to operate that building. So that would be for property tax, insurance, maintenance, management, water, sewer, trash, all that fun stuff. You would be left with a net operating income of $56,000. When you're looking at a cap rate, you don't assume that there's a mortgage. You assume there's no mortgage. And you take the $56,000 and you divide that by $1.2 million and you come up with a cap rate which would be right at about 4.7%. So let me just double check that math here. Give me 1 second because it's not as easy to do it in my head as it used to be. 4.667%. That's the basics of how you look at an actual cap rate, and cap rates are useful to determine what is the return if your buyer bought the property for cash, and then if they make improvements, how much will that increase their return, or how much will that increase their all-in cap rate. If you ever have any questions on how to look at some of these figures, please feel free to call me at 858-337-1520. Thank you very much.